when does a Phase II environmental site assessment stop being optional? And how do you know when "let's wait" is no longer strategic, but risky? In another video, we talked about situations where holding off on a Phase II can actually be smart. More sampling doesn't automatically mean less risk. But there is a line. And once you cross it, avoiding a Phase II doesn't protect you, it just prolongs uncertainty. By the end of this video, you'll understand the inflection point where a Phase II shifts from a strategic choice to a necessity. Hey there, I'm Doug Ruhlin from RMA, your environmental experts. We work with buyers, sellers, lenders, and developers navigating environmental due diligence every day. And one of the hardest decisions in a transaction is whether to move forward with a Phase II investigation. Before we go too far, just know, if you're sitting at that decision point and trying to think it through, you can always reach out to us here at RMA. All right, let's dive in. The first situation where a Phase II becomes unavoidable is when a Phase I identifies a strong, well-supported, recognized environmental condition, or REC. But not all RECs are equal. Some are low confidence and historical. Others are backed by documented spills, regulatory violations, confirmed releases, visible staining, distressed soil, or adjacent contamination that could migrate onto the property. When a REC is supported by real evidence, declining further investigation doesn't reduce risk, it leaves it undefined. An undefined risk is often more damaging to a deal than confirmed manageable contamination. Next, when lenders require it. Sometimes this decision isn't entirely yours. Lenders often condition financing on resolving RECs, confirming contamination levels, or defining the magnitude and extent of impacts. And at that point, the real question becomes, how do we scope this investigation so we answer the lender's concerns without overreaching? There's also the negotiation dynamic. Environmental escrows, indemnities, insurance policies, and price reductions are all dependent upon quantification. You can't negotiate effectively around maybe. Without data, negotiations become opinion-based. With data, they become structured. Property use changes can also make a Phase II unavoidable. Maybe the property's historical use tolerated certain conditions. But if you're planning residential conversion, mixed-use redevelopment, increased occupancy, or sensitive things like schools or healthcare, the exposure pathways change. And then finally, there's the human factor. Earlier in a deal, it's easier to walk away. Later, when you're deep into negotiations, walking away becomes harder. If you're weighing whether to move forward with a Phase II environmental site assessment, reach out to us here at RMA. We'd be happy to walk you through your deal structure, lender requirements, and long-term goals so you can make that decision strategically, not reactively. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.